So I'm just out here trying to catch the breeze a little bit. Trying to somewhat keep that camera sturdy, but a couple things. Um, One, I see where those so-called elderly neighbors, they gave him the ammunition to continue to act a fool, or you know what I'm saying, just try to provoke me. And of course, as an adult, you're not supposed to, by society's rules, you're not supposed to let a child, or you know what I'm saying, somebody like that get to you. But I just beg to differ. It is what it is. People are people, and even if some older folks are operating and promoting that a young child come at come at you, whether you're old or young, that you know what I'm saying, it's still the main thing is that it's still the adult who's doing it. Okay, I know I heard some doors or whatever shut. Anyways, it's the adult that's doing it. So then so you know what I'm saying, that's kind of bothering me and trying to trigger me or whatever. But the other thing is how that what is it, Waukesha, that whole thing going on, and I don't know, it's something that's satisfying to me about it. I don't, you know what I'm saying, I don't side with murderers and, killers and criminals and stuff like that. Like, I despise criminals, but I always just go back to have somebody in there, you know what I'm saying, that was affected. Have somebody in that bloodline, and in this case, I think it was all white people, but have somebody in that bloodline been a white supremacist, have one of their previous generations done something heinous to black people and this and the third. And I'm saying that because the guy's whole thing was Black Lives Matter and this, that, and the third or whatever. And of course, it was done around the time as far as the Kyle Rittenhouse judgment and all that. But it just makes me wonder, or just done anything to anybody, period, whether they did something to somebody within their own so-called race. Um, so that's my thing on that. I don't know. I'm not even gonna go into too many details, but it's just interesting to me. It is that the normal natural emotions when lives are lost and sadness and stuff like that. I definitely feel sad about the loss of the little boy, Antoine Fowler. Like, he's such a cute little boy. Yeah, and I know that whole thing is just wow. Like, probably, I ain't gonna say it took the mom by surprise because I know he was battling with some stuff, but she's probably having a hard time or possibly having a hard time with that. But yeah, what's his name? Darrell E. Brooks Jr., Darrell Edward Brooks Jr. Go by Math Boy Fly on his Twitter handles and all that other stuff. Yeah, he like I said, I just came out here to get some of this fresh air and some of the breeze or whatever. I will not be out here late, long. Probably as soon as it hit nighttime, I'm going back in because last night I had a little, oh gosh, I had a little like experience. I don't even know if I talked about it. Where I literally, because I got walkie-talkies, I was in the jacuzzi. It was just now hitting nighttime, and I had the jacuzzi jet bubbles going, so I can barely hear anything over there. But I heard a voice talking, and I thought it was coming from my computer. But I was just to make sure I got on there. I'm like asking my son, "Did y'all say something?" And when I really feel like I heard something whisper and say, and it was on my walkie-talkie. And of course, I don't do coincidences. It could have just been me thinking I heard that, but like I have to be clear on whether I truly heard that or not. Then I would know what's really going on. But of course, I know the enemy always trying to play tricks anyway. But It could be interference from somebody else's walkie-talkie that might be picking up whatever I'm saying or whatever, because if somebody's got a walkie-talkie within this range or whatever, it can pick up different channels. But and speaking of channels, yeah, something might have tried to channel into my space, just my personal space or whatever. I don't know, but that gave me a little a little alert alarm, like another eye opener, like go out there in the daytime, but try not to be out there really in the nighttime. Which I probably would be out here for real, for real. Of course, if I had somebody that I feel like could watch my back and this, that, and the third. But yeah, it's probably safer to be out here in the daytime especially when I'm in there. So that's where I'm at on that. But yeah, I don't know. Then I took a nap today after I ate some food that I won't get no food from this place again. It wasn't terrible, but it just wasn't suiting to my taste buds, and whatever. I ain't eat no fried food any darn way, but I wanted some seafood, and so I got me a little. I still got some left, but it, the greens, they did not taste marvelous like I wanted them to. So, you know, but woke up to somebody's face on my TV screen that I enjoy seeing and slightly enjoy hearing from, but I more so enjoy seeing and looking at. Like he could just be quiet and I would be good to go. But yeah, woke up and that was it ain't strange. It just was different because I'm like, wait, what? I went to sleep watching something there. That's why I don't even like leaving the TV on when I go to sleep. I turned it all the way down or whatever, but I left it on and it was just playing different YouTube videos. So yeah, woke up and that's the face I seen. It's so funny because like that was a face that I would have loved to have woken up to. Maybe a few years. Well, maybe like a decade ago, especially maybe, but even a few years ago for sure. And today, I'm not gonna say it's completely dissipated that I feel that way, but yeah. Let me get that. No, I'm just playing. I'm just kidding. I don't want to say it like that. But anyway, um, I think today I woke up having a dream. I had a dream about my daughter, and she was in a car like a hoopty. Oh, that was a bird. I'm like, what the heck? I believe. But I woke up to a dream where my daughter was she had like some of them what you call feeder braids or gel braids or whatever, like cornrows, and and yeah, she had some of them, and and she seemed smaller, or just like kind of like how I kind of remember. I don't know. My daughter was getting taller before she left from here. Um, she was trying to catch up to me. She might very well end up being taller than me. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. Her people on the other side are short. They're kind of shorter than me, so and shorter than my people. But anyways, she had the little braids, cornrows, and just seemed like she was kind of younger, or just seemed like a 11 or 12-year-old. Let me just say that. So I don't know why I'm getting that feel. And she was riding in this like hoop ride, um, with with her dad's mom. And I'm trying to figure out whether it's just because this is the last car I seen last night, kind of before I went to sleep, or what. But um, it was like a white hoop ride parked outside last night. It wasn't outside my house, but it was at a house over here. And and so she was in there, and this was daytime, and this was at an old location that I used to stay at, looked like the Dream Setting. And we were like, and the place is actually, the name actually has hill in it. Um, um, and the house kind of sits up on a hill, and then you can go down it, down the hill or whatever. And so it seemed like her, she, see, I'm remembering other stuff. I already wrote the dream down, but I remembering other details. But the car was facing towards going downhill, because it really could have been facing going towards uphill, but it was facing going towards downhill. And her dad's mom was in the driver's side, and she looked like this. It was this picture of her somewhere where she looked like she's the, like, you know how somebody in the hood, or somebody that's like a drug dealer, that's just um one of the highest. I don't even know how to say this stuff because I don't get into all that, but the top, the top she looked like she was one of the, more the richer drug dealers or whatever. And this is what the picture gives me, because this is a real live picture, but this is what was in the dream, because she got like on like a fur coat or something like that, and she had like these braids in her hair. And like I said, this is a real picture I've seen of her, so this is how I seen her. And she was pointing towards downhill, and somehow my daughter got out the car, and I was at the house, and she was talking to me. I was trying to see her and give her a hug and embrace her. Seemed like she went around the car a couple times to like get away from me or something like that, and then I like caught up to her or something like that, and I got her. And then I went to maybe first I went to the side, the driver's side, to tell his mom, you need to go ahead and get out of here before I call the cops or something like that. And just, go ahead and go about your business and call the authorities. And I don't think she said nothing back. She was just looking frustrated, distraught, whatever. But, and also I think I remember the biological woman that carried me. She was in there saying something, not to me, but saying something and looking over stuff. There was no furniture in the living room, so I assumed there was no furniture in the whole house. And like there was a TV, and there was just like, we was eating, so we had no furniture. We was eating something like sitting on the floor and just kind of watching TV. And she was in there. I think she had a scarf on. I know I had a scarf on, I believe, and that was that or whatever. So I don't know. I just know that this is like the week, leading up to last year when all the stuff was gonna occur. What else? As far as my daughter even being removed from my house, as far as a call being placed to let somebody know that my kids were here without an adult, which of course two other adults that was connected to this household. Well, I'm gonna say to the kids. I don't want to say to my household, but to the kids in the household weren't present and had went on, and so they ended up talking to each other, communicating, and got my daughter over there or whatever, but left my boys here. That's the funny parts, which I'm fine because I want all my kids with me. But that's the funniest part of it. You had the opportunity, my boy sister had the opportunity to get his kids, or even to get somebody to get them on his behalf, I guess. And he didn't. I don't know why. I don't know if he was on the road and, what I'm saying, couldn't. I don't know. But before I came. But the funnier part is when his daughter's mom, the one he had the baby with, baby during the involvement with me, when she went to jail, he got that child. And so I just don't get it. It's awkward. It's crazy stuff to be going on and all that. And so yeah, um, I don't know, but I still miss my daughter to this day. And in the dream, of course, she was crying and like trying to chase after the vehicle a little bit when I think the vehicle was pulling off. And I mean, it irks me that it always got to do with his mom. Oh, and I told her, I said, no, I said, you don't need to go with her. You need to wait till your dad gets back or something like that. So evidently her dad was gone somewhere. And I was just like, you need to wait till he gets back. And she was trying to chase after the vehicle because she didn't want to come back with me. And I'm sure, of course, the experience, not having no furniture, the TV, or, just, um, less of the stuff that she was getting when she, I guess, was with her or whatever. And I don't know, those like gel feeder braids just kind of throw me off. But anyway, so that's on that. And it's just wild. It's just some wild stuff going on. Like, real wild. These are wild times we living in, but it's wild times in my life. Like, I just never thought that I would be experiencing this. And one thing I can say is that the biological man who basically erupted me out, um, he did say things don't just happen to other people. Because for the longest, honey, I thought, oh, nope, it's not mine. It's not me and mine. I'm good. It ain't going to come near me. And plus, I quote the Bible where it says, 1,000 fall to your left, 1,000, I'm sorry if I messed it up, but some fall to your left, some fall to your right, but it will not come, not be. It won't come, not be. And so, um, that's how I was feeling. But I also know, again, I know the root. Like I always talk about roots. I know the root, or I know a part that I don't even want to say possibly played in it, but played in it as far as this type of door being open. I'm stopping and pausing because I just be still irked about these cameras pointed at my house. I mean, I can laugh somewhere on the inside, but just pointed at my house, like just for the hell of it. Like y'all just, we just don't bother with her. We just don't, you know what I'm saying? I just try to. It just irks me so damn bad, and so I just give God the glory now. Just continue to go forward and go forth with whatever this process is, you know. And it's definitely getting dark. Y'all can't even really see no more. It's still light up there, but yeah, getting dark. So I'm definitely going in real soon because I don't want to be caught out there. No, but seriously, see, but it's peaceful. It's so peaceful sitting over here, but you know, when something tries to tamper with my peace, like if I can't sit in my jacuzzi and feel like I'm safe and I ain't gotta watch my back, or then I'm not gonna do it. So that's where I'm at with that. Um, but yeah, I mean, people need to look into that whole math boy fly situation. He was feeling a type of way. Of course, they reflect. They said somebody made a good point that they took his whole Facebook page down so people couldn't study it and see it. Only, I guess, the ones behind, the ones that's behind the scenes can sit back and watch it and see. And of course, we got this whole metaverse thing going on now and all of that. It is wild. Um, but yeah, took his picture down and stuff. Where you can't. I mean, not his picture, but his page. I don't think they took his Twitter handles down yet. Um, just so you can't get we can't get no info on it and come up with our own conclusions. But he did it. But of course, some people got some screenshots and stuff before. Some people know how to play detective for real, and they got screenshots and stuff before, um, the page was taken down. And he was definitely talking about knocking white people out, old and young, and this, that, and the third, and like just being obvious with it. They already took his video off of YouTube, and some people got the whole recording or whatever before it was removed. But yeah, I think they must have downloaded it because people know now to download stuff before they remove it, because somebody gonna remove the it's gonna try to magically disappear. But no coincidence either. He ran through a whole Christmas parade, and it's like, and I had just mentioned about pagan holidays and stuff like that. And of course, I'm not traditional. Do I still get the desire to eat turkey and this, that, and the third around November? Yeah, because it's been traditional, and so, and it's good, it tastes good. I like food, but I can eat it in June, July, January. You know what I'm saying? But as far as having the desire to get my kids gifts and stuff, I do throughout the year, but then again, because it's traditional and that's what we used to, yeah, slightly, but Not so much. I smell the gas that's coming out from under my house because my heat just turned on when I'm sitting back here. The gas flows in here. It's a strong gas smell, but I'm not gonna sit here and say I like the smell of gas, but I'm just glad it's on, honey, because it could be a whole different ball game. And yeah, I got approved for this credit card or whatever, and I'm getting ready to get it. And I'm gonna be hopefully I'll be able to pay my. I'm gonna use that to pay my bill or whatever, my light bill and stuff like that, so that way I just won't get behind now, and really don't have to use too much of my money um, to do it. But anyways, like I said, I'm getting ready to roll on out, go in. I ain't even gonna stay out here till we get all the way dark anyway. I just wanted me some fresh air, see what's going on, and sort through some stuff. It's still daytime. Also, I gotta try to adjust something real quick. I don't want to fall. But yeah, I gotta adjust this too. Because it was raining. I came outside earlier and it was getting wet in here. I try to make sure that I'm ahead of it and make sure that it ain't getting wet, but I missed it that time. Ooh. Okay, it would have been wise of me to not try to hold this device in and try to put that up there. But I got it. So got that one done. Alright, so I thought that was better for the net. But anyway, I got what I needed. I probably got him trained to look at cameras and stuff and just try to watch me or whatever. Probably feeling good about themselves. I'm going in. So I don't want no problems. But yeah, that's all. Somebody's in my room or something like that. That's how I like this going again. In a few, not in a few, but in a few hours in the morning, and come speak on some other stuff.